We're playing more Machinations the Space Princess, which is my game, and which you can get from various places, which include motsp.com, where people are doing stuff independent to me, but I get to poke and prod them and tell them when they're doing it wrong. So that needs support. Head over there. There should be game campaign notes from these games, which you can watch. You can go back and look at the other ones, should you be so inclined, and then you can use things that we've talked about and that we've used in your own games if you want to inflict this nonsense on anyone else. All right, let's bring in the players. All right, good evening, everyone. Yeah, the hour changed here. I don't know if it has in the US yet. So
I think it's going too soon.
Yeah,
like tonight, maybe.
Probably tonight. I know there's not that much time lag between when we do it and when the US does it, just enough to be inconvenient.
Yeah.
Just to remind you all, the plan was that you were plotting to heist an ancient exotech artifact from an alien art collector from a strange semi-solitary species. This guy's known as the Sculptor, apparently. In order to try and fool him, get some kind of in, or figure out what was going on with him, get a read on him, you'd asked around, you talked to your underworld contacts, and so on. And you had set up a fake art show in one of the pods on Satana Station with the hope of being able to lure the collector in before he leaves the system to head off to parts unknown. So I think when we ended, you had set up the meet, you'd acquired fake artwork to try and lure this guy or his representatives into your honey trap. And then, as far as I can tell, the plan was a miracle occurs, and then that somehow helps you get onto his ship to steal this psychic crown artifact or something. I'm not entirely clear on your plan, which probably means you're not either. So, as we fade in, you are clustered around one of the privacy booths at the bar you've been frequenting, Club Hell, going over the final fine details of your plan. You've got a couple of 3-ring binders with all the art that you've collected to put into this show. Everything is arranged to put the show on. Invitations have gone out to what passes for the great and the good on the station, and to prestigious enough captains from other vessels. So all that really remains to be done is any final organization, nail down what your plan actually is, and then to execute it. So we join our heroes crowded around a smoky table in a noisy bar with various assorted drinks of strange hues, probably in frosted cups and with silly straws, because that's science fiction. And go. Scene.
I'm not sure this thing might work, but these drinks are pretty nice. That's a bonus, I guess.
Wasn't there some sort of plan for me to wear someone else's head as a head?
Yes. If I remember correctly, the geezer you're planning to heist does most of his interactions via robots. So I think the plan was for you to take out one of his robots and replace its head with Toastertron, because no one will notice that.
Well, this guy's rich, so maybe his bodies of his robots are better than this weird Marxist guy that I'm wearing at the moment.
I could become a robot.
Are you nanites, or are you like something else?
He's Grey Goo. He literally.
Oh, okay.
Bot face is very offensive.
Yeah.
Zodiac, no.
No one's going to respond to Nick saying, "Well, I don't think this mission will work, but these drinks are pretty nice."
Well, I mean, the target is someone that belongs to an almost extinct high race, and that means, well, good gear, good minions, and well, that she or he or it knows how to survive. So we need to tread around this with particular carefulness.
So I can't comment on the drinks because it's generally not a good idea to get liquids near your toaster.
But it is a good idea to put mayonnaise in the toaster.
You have an ambition that one day you will toast water.
But saying that you don't know if it's going to work, that sounds like some defeatist thinking there. We've survived so far.
Yeah. I mean,
Graham, can I ask
if
a quick
anyone
question?
has a better plan, I am all ears.
Oh, I don't have one.
Well-
That's my opinion right now.
Yeah, what's the question?
Well, you mentioned last week that you might come up with a sort of like the blades in the dark kind of way that we can manipulate this as we go. Did we do that, or are we?
Ed did a bit of work on that. I'm going to take sort of vague sort of idea from that, and so prep work will allow you to do re-rolls or things. So I think already for the scheme, getting together the gallery and everything else, I think that's earned you 3 re-rolls so far.
Cool.
Anyway,
Okay, all right, we got
All
that
right.
to work with, guys. All right.
Yeah. That and the information gathering that you've done already. So those 2 things together.
Well,
Good.
there is one
And
way.
for
to
those that you
fix
weren't
it
here,
all.
we also have some pirates we have to deal with at some point as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we factor that into our plan somehow, you know.
I do have a way I could get in, though getting out would be another issue. I could
Exactly.
become a piece of art.
Well, okay.
I mean-
Even if we capture the robot and get it off to the side, we put our ringer robot in. We're gonna probably have to hack that robot to find out like information and passwords and stuff. Because I mean, whoever we send in is going to be like, when they get asked a question. So we'll have to do some sort of data transfer between the robots, correct?
My idea was basically perform as an auction. So we do need something that may interest this person.
Can you turn into inanimate objects?
Of course.
All right. What if we make you the star of the show that he can't resist? Then when he buys you, puts you on we'll track you to the whatever ship they're going to transport you in, and then you come and unlock the door for us and get us in, and then we'll fly to a spaceship that way, or we'll just commandeer the spaceship and fly it ourselves to the place.
I can do that, though. I would suggest turn the tracker off so it's not making a signal. Then I can turn it on once the
When you get
appropriate
inside.
time comes.
Yeah, well, I mean, just thinking of a basic, plan. I mean, yeah, if we could make you into something that person absolutely desires, we can go back to our or ask our contact, like, what this guy absolutely wants, and then you just need to turn into that, and we make sure he buys it, and then, there we go. We could even run up the price and like get paid to rob him.
Yeah.
Well,
we can all act as fake bidders and run the price up. And then
Yeah, that is the idea.
I still think we should
Then we
steal
get-
someone's identity attacking and like do it to one of our enemies.
well, what art dealers
Well,
have
we can do that too.
talking to. Perhaps we can find out what he wants. Just
Yeah, we have
go
a
as
contact. Yeah, we can go to the guy, the detective. He'll know what he wants because he's dealt with him before and stuff.
Yeah, and he was helping you set everything up.
And he set all this up for us anyway. We paid him to set it up anyway. So, I mean, we could like split the money with him if he really needs it, but whatever. I mean, but yeah, we could totally get paid to rob this guy.
Even though he's a robot, he did seem somewhat flustered at our seeming ineptitude as troubleshooters for various causes, including our own. The robot, that is, the detective.
He's not a robot.
Oh, he's not?
It's an alien.
No. Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he just talks.
His voice is just alien because his language is too strange.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, that could be, that way we could, that's probably our easiest way in. Let's just, instead of trying to kidnap somebody and then all that, we just sell him our own tracking device, in the form of something he wants.
Yeah, with Alma taking the shape of the artwork.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, who wants to go and talk to the PI? Anyone? Bueller?
It's probably. It's not going to be the big cat, so.
No, I guess I do. My character is built on charisma, so I guess that's my job, I guess.
Nyx has high comeliness and high dexterity, but that's about it.
Well, you're talking to him, not giving him a hand job. So
yeah, that's why I was suggesting that it probably wouldn't be me.
I have a charisma of 18.
I have relatively high charisma, though. It's kind of hard to make a deal to sell myself. Like, yes, hold on.
All right. Jim's
only
going.
good stat.
All
right. Diagonal screen wipe. Jim walks down the corridor past a couple of beggars and into the area that's been rented out for the gallery show, which is now full of, you assume it's art. Alcor Leopard, private investigator, and general handyman. There you go. Sort of like a twin-trunked tapir in a trench coat and hat. If you want to know where Carmen Sandiego is, he probably ate her. Anyway, yeah, he's in there puffing on an enormous stinking cigar with one of his nose trunks and spots you coming in and turns. Wild surprise. Oh, hello.
Hello again.
Interrogative. What are you doing here?
Well, I just wanted to say that the art exhibit is looking great, and we think it's going to work well. But we would like to acquire one last item that might be of particular interest to our mutual friend, that we could guarantee that he would be interested in buying or purchasing.
Query, what did you have in mind?
Something, I don't know, maybe a nice artifact, something that, would definitely be worth the price that no one else could afford, that would be, that he would, that only he could go after. Maybe a local legend or maybe something from a nearby planet that would have a graveyard at it that people might have recently visited.
Wild amusement. Didn't you just visit such a planet?
We might have it. We might have acquired an item that he wanted.
Thinking. Query. Do you have any artifacts from that world?
I wouldn't say no.
Pondering. Proposition. Perhaps if you replicated one of the items you saw while on that world. After all, no one else has been there. No one will know if it is fake or not.
Excellent. Would he be more interested in art or like a memory core or, some sort of other item that we might
Pondering.
have brought back?
Conclusion from his file: he likes form follows function, items with functionality.
Excellent. All right. Could you maybe, for a few credits, leak that an item may have come back with us and is going to be for sale at this particular exhibit?
Right, amusement. Yes, I think I can manage that.
Excellent. Okay. I use Toaster's money because I don't have any. What money we got?
Isn't this guy meant to be off-world beating up Nix's ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
He's back. Or he's waiting till after this. One thing or another.
So I negotiate price and
Yeah, it's just it's nothing much to leak some data, but if you can take 50 grams out of you, he will. So,
all right, deal.
All right.
All right.
So you return to the others and inform them of your success. You have data records from the things you did on that dead world, tomb world. So, yeah, you could fairly easily twist Ulma's shape into something like one of the artifacts or devices that you saw there. It's not like it has to do anything straight away. It just has to kind of look right, have the right aesthetics. So that should be fine.
Yeah, I got true shape change, so I can take literally whatever form is necessary.
Yeah, so there were the control dials, there were the slabs in the walls that were the computers, there were the rest beds where the Woodlouse aliens would lay down and interact with computers and things. There were the cryopods, or funeral pods, really. Various wall fittings and lamps, plant pots for the trees. You've got plenty of options, but what do you want to decide is going to be your shape?
Probably
What
one
about
of the probably the control panels, like that puzzle thing we were doing before.
But our Panther, you can go invisible, right?
I can stalk if you need me to.
Well, no, I thought you could turn invisible though, right?
He doesn't say anything. He just disappears.
What if we do one of the beds and then we have you inside the bed and then it's two people going in instead of just one?
I can get in there.
You want to make sure that you have an actual oxygen at the minimum. That would be bad.
You can shape change. You can make like a little tube that goes to the outside that provides oxygen.
Well, no, but if it's put in a airtight case, which chances are it will because it's secure. Yeah, we want him to have an oxygen supply if he's.
Well, it'll look like it's empty though, so you know what I mean. Like you can have like a little hole somewhere for him to get oxygen, and it'll look like it's empty bed. Like it'll because he'll be invisible inside there. So when they take it on board, it'll be you and him, and instead of just one person. Just a thought.
Yeah, I'm just saying, give him an oxygen tank. I can make the form where it's got a cavity in it that's not noticeable. That's easy enough to do.
That's fine. Whatever.
So you're planning to smuggle both Alma and an invisible Grimalkin onto the ship, are you?
Looks like it.
It sounds like.
Yep.
Okay.
Better than kidnapping a robot and trying to fake a way, take a toaster on board.
If Toastertron didn't have to replace the head, maybe.
Right.
We got kind of an issue with that. It's like, wow, you look different.
I'm probably charismatic enough that I could convince them I am definitely the same robot.
I had a makeover. Do you like it? All right. Is there any more prep or anything you want to do before the art show and auction?
Tracking.
All right. We need to assign roles for the number. I mean,
We should also maybe get some gear in case we have to like break in, enter, and like grab some things stealthily.
I mean, first of all, we need to have this be convincing enough when we celebrate the auction. So, who is going to be the face?
I think Nyx maybe. I mean, you're you're reasonably charismatic.
I mean, Nyx has only 15 comeliness, but no, like just average charisma.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to be sending in a robot to do their business, would it make sense for me to interact with the robot?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, I can hack it.
I like this plan. Send the robot in to talk to the robot.
Also,
I was going to provide ambiance, but I mean, I don't know. I've got a 14 charisma and a 17 comeliness. I mean,
I should probably get a respray.
Yeah, most likely.
What if the three of us go and talk to the robot? We get 3 chances to succeed.
No.
All 3
Can I try
chances
using my
horrifically
web of
fucked up.
contacts to find us like an MC that's popular that could do could act as our face, like so that we can all concentrate on other things?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just having a look to see if there's anyone suitable to run the auction for you. Let's see. This is a shifty sort of underworld type space station. It's hard to find like nice people.
Yeah.
Also, who?
Okay, yeah. You get an offer from Bud Gerard. He runs one of the bars on the station. It's pretty popular with most people here. He claims to be a human from the 20th century who was blasted forward in time. Whether it's true or not, you don't know. But Bud is just over 6 foot tall with a heavy set build, a bit past his prime and starting to gain flab, but he's still pretty fit. He has tousled, short brown hair, 5 o'clock shadow stubble, and soulful brown eyes. He wears an off-white ridged jumpsuit with a blaster on its belt, open to the navel, with a gold medallion nestling in his greying chest hair. But he's fairly popular and quite well liked on the station. So.
Did he used to be a football player on Earth?
He may have been. He was certainly a test pilot. All right. If there's nothing else, then we shall wind forward to the show. So, Alma's taken on the form of something.
A bed.
Oh, yeah, one of the bed devices. Yep. And Grimalkin will be lurking around, ready to get in the crate when you're being shipped. All right. So, the art show commences. The up-and-comers and the people who would like to be up-and-comers turn up and circulate and flirt and scheme against each other and eat hors d'oeuvres and drink the various drinks that are being handed around on trays. Alcor stands nearby, working security, just sort of puffing away on his cigar and regarding everyone with his beady little mammalian eyes in his gigantic body. Eventually, the robot agent of Malvorian the Sculptor arrives. It is a spindly, spiderine sort of robot made of flawless white ceramic and metal. There's a faint light inside its skull section, which seems to perform the duties of an eye as it looks around. It moves with great delicacy, but in a way that makes anyone of humanoid or mammalian ancestry feel a little bit unsettled, like it's going to bite you at any moment. But it slowly moves around from each work of art, one to the next, to the next. What do you want to do?
All right, Sappho has purchased a cocktail dress and is posing as one of the biders. So she is socializing, trying to build rapport and also profile of each of the biders to see if there is any possible threat to our plan. As
Okay.
could be someone that may outbid our target.
All right. Make a will save.
It was with the 20, right?
Yeah.
The 20. Okay, and let's see. 15.
Is that higher than your will save number?
Yeah, it's higher.
Yes. Okay. No one is setting off any alarm bells that seems like they're going to be in any trouble. With your military background and your formidable physical existence, everyone here seems a little bit kind of below you, really. You think you could snap most of them with your pinky finger. But yeah, you engage in pleasantries and talk and chat with everybody, but you're not getting any bad vibes off anyone. Is Grimalkin doing anything other than being invisible and lurking?
No, I'm mostly just waiting. But if I see a plate with anything that tastes good, I'll snack it up.
Yes. All the smoked salmon hors d'oeuvres mysteriously and invisibly disappear from all the plates. What's Jim doing?
I'd like to suggest to Nix that we kind of just walk by the robot talking about how, how lucky we were to find such a rare object to bring back, just within earshot of the robot so it'll, pick up on,
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right. Both of you then make a charm save to see if you can intrigue Malverion.
Okay, let's see.
Got a 9.
Go over to... Dice rolling. Where did I put you? Oh, over here. Here we go.
You want to roll
And
it,
I
right?
need to get. Let's see. Charm. A 3 or over, or 3 or under.
The under.
Okay.
That would
Oh
mean
no,
your
this is
charisma.
not good then. This is not good then.
Is
I
your
need a
charisma
3 or
6?
less. What'd you say?
Is your charisma 6?
Let's see. It's 10.
So
10.
you're
It's 5 then.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know where I got 3 then. That's weird.
So you still failed, I think.
Well, I didn't roll yet. That's the thing. So
Okay.
yeah, now I'm rolling, and I got a 10 over 5.
Which is a failure.
Yes, it is. You were correct regardless.
All right. So yeah, you two stroll past, making idle conversation, but completely fail to get the attention of the alien, which is
Is
staring.
this the point we could
intent-
use to reroll?
You could use a point to reroll.
Do we want to?
I
mean, I have a 7. I mean, I've got a pretty decent chance of getting it. But I mean,
Can I just like step in front of the alien guy?
You can in a minute when I get to you.
Okay.
Let them do their bit first.
How many rerolls do we have right now?
You have 4 banked currently.
Okay. Yeah, let's hold off on that for now, because this may be important to do, but also we may get another chance.
Yeah. You can also spend them to go, but I planned for this contingency because of my research. So, yeah, you can mildly screw with things that way.
Okay, cool.
Well, does Jim want to use one of them to try and be more
no,
enticing?
that's fine. That's fine.
No? Okay. So, yeah, you two fail to engage his interest. However, Jim kind of dragged Nyx into that. So is Nyx doing anything by herself?
Nyx is currently looking at all of the ships that are parked on the starport outside and seeing which ones we could maybe steal.
All right. You go to the window and stare out at the ships. Can you make a logic save? Please?
Okay. Logic is... Oh no, this isn't good. Wait, hold on, let me double check. What is my logic? It is not good. Oh no. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh wow, I succeeded. 1 and my I got a 1 and my logic save is 4.
Okay. Right. So you look over the ships that are parked on the nearest docking pier or whatever you want to call it, docking boom. You're not sure you'd want to steal anyone's ship at Satana Station because you can never quite entirely be sure who is like a pirate captain or a mercenary or has the death sentence on a dozen star systems for gobbling people's genital organs without consent. You know, it's not a good idea to piss anyone off around here, and you can't be sure looking at the ships who things belong to.
Okay, fair enough. I thought maybe we were just a bunch of rich assholes that we could steal something from.
Well, there's a couple of ships out there that spark your interest. One, you've got no idea who it belongs to, but you think it must belong to Malvorian because it has that same spindly, spider-like, minimalist white aesthetic that the robot has. So that's probably their shuttlecraft. And there's a Corkle Bloom 57 ship's launch, which looks like someone just snapped a picture of a limo that was going past at high speed. It's got that kind of slant look to it. That's very nice. You're not sure who that belongs to, but that would sell quite well.
Well, I'll clock that one, and I'll keep an eye on Malvorian's ship, if that is his ship.
Yeah.
Just kind of talking to people, occasionally looking out the window again, double checking and everything.
staring meaningfully into the distance and trying to look interesting. All right, Alma sits there being an object.
Yep. I
Do you want
continue to be an object.
Are you just going to observe around you or meditate or?
Yeah, I will be, of course, be paying attention.
Can you make a will save roll, please, for Alma?
Okay. Let's see. Pull up sheet. Will is D20, right?
Yeah.
15. I don't make it.
Okay. Never mind. All right. And lastly, Toastertron.
I'm just going to step in front of the guy that we're trying to get to buy our stuff and act as a sales robot.
The robot recoils slightly as though in surprise and tilts its head and looks at you. Excuse me, I was viewing the object.
I've got a special deal available to your benefactor, I guess. We're all equals, right? Looking down at my communist sign on my chest.
The robot touches one of its forearms to its chest and says, "Oh my god, no." I am a servant of Melvorian the Sculptor, a member of an ancient and storied race. You are a toaster crudely welded to some manner of pleb bot.
That's premium duct tape, thank you.
My apologies. Is it made from real ducks?
It is. Well, regardless, there's a piece that they may be interested in. It's a one-of-a-kind piece that I've been instructed and paid quite handsomely to pass the message on to you that it would be of interest.
The artifact from the tomb world, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, it is the only truly interesting piece here. Everything else is inadequate, shall we say? Even your own rustic charm, pieced together as it is from a multitude of items, a three-dimensional collage of sorts, is not interesting compared to that item. Yes, my master is most interested in it.
Excellent. Well, I've done my job and made my money. I'll see you later then.
A moment. Are you part of the group holding this auction?
No, I'm just a passerby who was paid to highlight this product to you.
Could you direct me to the owner of the item?
Possibly. For a fee?
Of course, a small gratuity. It holds out its arm and dumps a couple of 10-gram coins into your hand.
I'll pop out of my toaster thing the entirety of my savings, which is like 2,000 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And just start like flicking through a lot of cash in front of me.
Jingle, jingle.
Just to kind of intimate that ain't gonna be enough.
It drops another 3 10-gram coins into your clanky hand.
That'll do.
A simple introduction should not cost any more than that, surely.
Hey, I'm a mercenary. What can I say?
Mercenary, a toaster, and something? Communard, yes.
Yes. Yeah, well, that should just about do it. So I'll I guess, make some introductions.
Okay. Who are you introducing him to?
Who looks like they want me to introduce them? I'll just kind of look around the room.
Any volunteers?
See if anyone's paying any attention to what's going on.
Nix is staring out of the window, apparently hoping that the nearby star will go nova and bring an end to this social situation.
I'm paying interest, but you can't see me.
Yeah,
I'm certainly paying interest.
So
I was trying to hint to him.
In space, no one can hear you sigh.
So, who, sorry?
Oh, well, I mean, I was obviously paying attention because I was trying to hint that, it was a good item to him. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'll lead him over to Jim.
All right. The spindly robot comes up to you. Are you the owner of the centerpiece?
One of them. One of the crew that brought it back.
I was wondering if you might grant us permission to scan it, just to confirm its authenticity, you understand?
I'm going to use yes, but one of the contingency things saying that we thought about this in the first hand and we've planned some sort of way to read the scanner.
What you did loot just about anything that wasn't nailed down when you left the place. So you probably have like armfuls of small artifacts, and Alma could have kind of absorbed them into her body and held them in pockets, so that when he scans, he should get some readings that seem correct. Excuse me. So yeah, use up one of your contingencies, and that should work. All right, so after a moment's thought and a quick flashback to Alma stuffing herself with artifacts, you allow the robot to approach. It extends one of its hands, a little laser light flutters out, goes over the surface of Alma. It tickles slightly, and then it pauses and considers, like different lights flash on within the head section. Very well, we are satisfied. Does anyone else want to do anything before the auction itself?
I mean, what if we set up, like, I don't know, some kind of monitoring devices or some kind of tricks, like some tech stuff that we could use against, or for the heist, or potential heist, rather?
I ate trackers and all the other like stuff. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Again, I had already stated, like, I have a tracker that we can turn on. It's not giving a signal until after it's already put in.
Okay, my bad.
Oh no, it's good if you didn't realize that. It's good to bring that up.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to instruct Bud to start the bidding at for the special item?
I don't know. What do you guys think? We should try to make some money off this.
10,000
space bucks.
Well, you definitely want it starting high. Otherwise, they're going to think it's cheap.
Well, I'm going to drive it up to however much I've got.
Grim, how much was the item that we were originally trying to buy that got bought by him? The trinket we're after.
You didn't know how much it was, but more than you could afford. So.
Oh, okay. I thought he had given us a price. Okay. All right. I was going to say somewhere in that range.
2,500 plus what the robot gave me. So,
well, Grim, what is an expensive item in this world?
A spaceship is an expensive item. Hang on a sec.
Like, are we dealing with like, say like, Japanese or Korean kind of currency rates, or are we more like Gore currency rates from 2014?
I wrote it in 2013. So, well, 2012. Yeah.
Is this an American toilet or a European toilet with a bidet?
Give me a sec.
Thank you.
Right. So you can relate to it. A GP, a gram platinum. Palladium. Gram palladium is worth approximately 15 Great British pounds or $20 American. And a very basic spaceship, a baseline fighter or hopper with no armor, shields, weapons, or anything, costs about 2,000 GP.
So start at 5 or 10 then.
Yeah,
Yes.
5 or 10K. Yeah.
Whichever one you guys think, 5 or 10,
That's
but
fair.
somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, I can't bid it up if it's that high, but
All
I
right.
think we win it.
But that's if it's a serious artifact, it's going to be at least a couple of times more than a basic spaceship. So, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah,
the rest of
but they still need to decide: do they want 5 or 10?
10, I'd say.
10. Okay, go with 10.
10.
There we go. Now we got an answer.
Okay. All right. The other art items sell for however much. You're not really bothered paying too much attention. Plenty of people will buy any old tat. But then the supreme item comes in last. Alma is, I don't know, what would you say? You can't say wheeled if it's a hover platform. Hoved onto the stage
Floated.
to be sold. What was that? Sorry, floated.
Floated.
Yeah. And then Bud adjusts his medallion, picks up his auctioneer's hammer, presses the button. The hammer forms out of energy like a lightsaber. All right. Today's star item, this, whatever it is, taken from the Drifting Tomb world. The bidding starts at 10,000 GPs. Any takers?
I'll raise my
Bid.
hand.
Mr. Toastertron, how much do you bid?
12,000.
All right, well, we'll go up in steps of 2,000 to start with. So 12,000. Do we have 14,000?
Sappho raises her hand.
15,000. Bud looks at you because he knows full well that you guys own it already and arches an eyebrow, then shakes his head slightly and carries on. Do I hear 17? 17,000 anywhere? The robot raises one of its hands. 17,000. 17,000 to Mavelorn, the sculptor. Malverion, the sculptor. Anyone else? Any more bids?
25,000.
You're going to bid yourself
25,000 to the toaster. Shall we make it jumps of 5,000 now? So, any takers for 30,000? 30,000? Anyone? The robot raises its hand again. 30,000. Do I hear 35,000?
40,000.
If all could face on, they would.
The robot feels some very large teeth clamping its leg and shaking. Although he can't.
40,000. Do I dare 50,000? 50,000. Any takers for 50,000? The robot raises its hand again. 50,000 to Malverion, the sculptor.
55,000.
Sappho turns around and her eyes are bloodshot by her blood pressure. And he's just doing, and she's just doing the crap. I mean, crap.
Any advance on 55,000? 55,000. Going once, 55,000. Going twice. A man who hasn't bid until now, wearing a tight white suit with a high white polo neck. He has a number 9 tattooed on his face. He raises his paddle. It says 56,000. Ooh, we're slowing up. 56,000 to Vex Corbulon.
Do we know who he is?
No,
Doesn't have any sort of reputation.
you've never seen him before. 56,000. Going once. Going twice. 57,000, says the robot.
No more. Stop.
Too
No,
rich for
stop.
me.
58, says Vex. 59, says the robot. 60,000, says Vex. The robot sort of sits back down into his chair, which is not what you want to happen.
I'm gonna go and stand menacingly next to the other guy who's bidding.
Yeah.
And just put my hand on his shoulder.
Excuse me, Mr. Robot, sir. It's silk, made by sentient spider beings. Would you mind keeping your mitts off the material?
Would you mind letting somebody else bid on this?
But I like it.
There's other things we can get you that are from the same world. It's okay.
Make a charm roll to hush him up.
D20 roll under, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, passed.
Okay. He seems extremely irritated with you, but he ceases bidding. However, Melvorian, the sculptor's robot, has not placed another bid. How is anyone going to prompt them to make a higher bid?
What's current bidding at?
60.
62,000.
No.
But
62,000 gold piece. Oh, sorry, grams plat.
I walk over to the robot and kind of stand near him and whisper that, if you could go to 75 on this, I could throw in a memory core that we got from the world as well under the table.
Okay, but you can't actually do that because you traded it.
We made a copy of it.
You did make a copy of it. Of course, you don't know how to decrypt it, but you do have a copy of it.
I didn't say anything about it being readable. I just said I could.
The robot raises its hand again and says, "Oh, one moment, Mr. Auctioneer. I must confer with my master. Can you show me this data core that you have?" I'm sorry, my gears just fell out of my ass.
Sorry. I'll mute myself when I do that, don't worry.
He already knows Toastertron, so do I have, since I have access to the computer on the ship, can I just show him, bring up the file and show him a little bit of the information?
Well, yeah, it's all encrypted, but yeah, you can show him that the file exists at least.
Okay.
Just make a save roll for it.
Say I wouldn't bring something so valuable here to public. We were going to look for a special buyer later.
Of course. 75,000. Everyone goes, ooh, like they do at some auctions. No one else bids, and Alma is sold. But you will have to produce a copy of the data core.
Oh, that was fun. I'm going to bid on something else.
That was the last item. Everything else is sold.
Just like my robo ancestors.
Very well, Mr.
Jim Reed.
Mr. Reed, I will take my item and I will wait at airlock 37 Alpha for you to join me and hand over the data core. I assume you'll want to do it physically.
Yes, we'll box up we've got a crate already made for the bed. If you'd like, we'll go ahead and get that together for you, and I will go to my ship and take care of the core, and we can meet there.
Okay. So yeah, he supervises while Alma is crated up. Is Grimalkin sneaking into the crate?
Yes.
Okay. Did you think to potentially, possibly pressurize the crate?
Yeah. That was the whole thing about the oxygen and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you run and get a copy of the data from the core. Are you going to hand it over to him, or are you going to fake him out?
I mean, we've already sold it to one person. Now we've sold it to two. Maybe we can sell it to another. So the information's already out there. No, I'll play this one honest. I want them to go to their ship and be satisfied. Yeah, I mean, we're playing the long game here. So
Okay. So you copy all of that onto a high capacity data crystal and hand it off to the robot. Thank you. Excellent doing business with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return this to my master.
Nice doing business with you. Let us know if we can do anything else together.
Of course. We have your contact details. And then it bows slightly and then stops pretending to be humanoid and sort of folds down onto itself and in a much more spider-like fashion ensures that the crate is taken through and stowed on the little shuttlecraft. Right, everyone who's not in the crate, where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, we've
Gotta
just
get to
made
the ship so we can follow
75,000, right?
Yes, you've just made 65,000.
Is that after the auctioneer's fees and stuff?
Well, you set everything up, or Alcor did, so there's no fees or anything. It's not like a proper auction.
Okay.
You just paid people to do stuff.
Time to go spaceship shopping before they try and get their money back.
We gotta follow the crate.
Shouldn't you?
Then we get the money back.
Needs a new ship.
Shouldn't you pay attention
to spaceships?
Yeah, we've got 3 spaceships. Maybe 4 spaceships.
2.
You got 3. You've got the hot take, which you started with. You've got the ship belonging to the scrappers that you pilfered, and Toastertron bought a 1-person podcraft as well.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So now we need to get another even bigger ship to put all those other ships in.
Well, let's do that after we follow the crate with our friends in it. I mean, we don't really should go shopping with them.
I can't be seen to be with you. I'm incognito.
Great.
50,000 would get you a base frame, cruiser, or heavy transport.
Yeah, I'm going to go and get that while they're following everyone else, and then I'm going to get in it and follow them to the ship.
He's going to get in it and just take off.
I'm literally just going to follow the, follow the package we're sending, because it's got to get there somehow.
Well, look, buying a ship and having it fitted out and so on is going to take too much time and needs to happen in downtime. So probably use the ship you have. Maybe
there's nothing available now that could just be
nothing that you can just stroll up, pop 65,000 in cash on the counter and fly off in, because they probably need crew, not a toaster.
Well, that plan obviously won't work then.
All right, so you pile back into the hot take and decouple. ready to follow the tracking signal whenever it turns up. Alrighty then. Meanwhile, Alma and Grimelkin undergo a short journey in this shuttlecraft. Even though you've supplied life support and so on in the pod, it's still a bit of a cold and uncomfortable journey because the shuttle pod is designed for robots and it doesn't really have much in the way of comfort or amenities.
I will transform the insides into, I guess, not wool or whatever will actually help keep them warm.
When he does that, I go, you know, I come from a winter world.
Yeah, and you just hear a voice. Well, what material do you want to lay in?
Materials? What, like a nest? You think I'm a bird?
No, I think what would be more comfortable or help keep you warm, cool, whatever. I can turn into almost anything.
I don't care. Just let us get there.
All right.
You can turn into some kind of razor to shave Grimelkin, and we run a jungle world.
No, we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to turn into Mr. Bigglesworth.
Just give me a second here. Okay. You feel the drives shifting, the shuttle slowing down. You feel that slight deceleration, and then a very gentle thump as it docks. So Grimelkin turns back invisible, I suppose.
Yep.
Alma double checks that everything is as it should be in terms of shape, and the crate is taken inside the vessel. You can hear a slight clank of robotic feet on metal deck plates, so there must be an atmosphere or you wouldn't hear anything. And then you're pulled into a vault room, though you don't know that until you get out, and then the crate is opened. You find yourselves in a vault chamber. Let me just check. God damn it, I was organized. I swear to God. Okay, yeah. So you've been loaded into a vault chamber. There is a very secure looking door that one of the spidery robots is now making his way out of. Piled around you are big stacks of nutrient bricks and a bunch of sealed cryopods.
Interesting.
And you. The big armored bulkhead cycles shut. Can you both make logic saves, please?
Yep.
See, my logic is 6.
He's a 5.
I don't make it.
Not even close.
Okay.
I'm a cat.
Right.
What do you want?
You seem to have been left alone. This ship is a bit weird. You're used to being on second-hand ships and that sort of thing, and usually, like, you can feel or sense that the engines are humming, that the power is going through the conduits, all that kind of thing. This whole ship is just eerily silent, apart from the distant clank of robot feet.
Okay. Nothing dangerous though. By the sounds of it.
No, doesn't seem like it. What do you want to do?
Well, we're just waiting for them to track him, right? And I'm just here as backup.
Yeah,
No?
you will have to turn on the tracker first.
Yeah, well, if I'm relatively sure that we've actually stopped, let's see, the actual car pods, this look like artifacts, or does it look like we're just being transported to the actual vault?
The pods look more like artifacts. The nutrient bricks, I mean, it's food. This is probably a temporary storage for you until he figures out where exactly he's going to put you.
Yep. Okay.
So press the button.
Well, no, he's figuring out, we want to rob this one, or we want, I mean, the artifact we're after doesn't seem to be here, correct?
Yeah.
No. But this is just
Yeah,
one
we want
chamber.
to wait.
We need to push the button so they can track us to where they're taking us.
All right. And we'll
Yeah, but
turn
you're
on.
the one with the tracker, so.
All right, I will activate the tracker.
Okay. All right. Back on the hot take. The comms panel lights up with the tracking signal over the sub Ethernet, and the 3D holographic display of the system pops up. Not that there's much in this system, and shows that Alma and Grimalkin are currently around the system's only planet, Weri, which is a ice ball gas giant. Currently station keeping about 1,000 km above the Weri wall, which is a chaotic ring system that circles Weri. So you know where they are.
So you guys gonna follow or what?
Yeah.
You're the pilot.
Yep, I'm the pilot. I am following.
Okay. Easy enough navigation. You've got a tracking signal. Do you want to take any measures to avoid being detected, or?
Yes. Although I will need some help on that front, I think.
Okay. So what, you want me to give you some character ideas on how to do that?
Yes, please.
So you've got a couple of options. Weri is an extremely hectic system with a really, really powerful magnetic field, a bit like Jupiter or Saturn. You could rev up to high speed, then cut your engines at the edge of their assumed sensor range, and then coast the rest of the way. Though you'd still need to come to a halt close to them, so that might be tricky. Or you could take a really long time to drift there.
Are there any asteroids that I could maneuver the ship around behind?
Yeah, another option would be to come up underneath, pass through the ring system, and then just drift out slowly up to them. That will mean negotiating the ring system, which is about the only place in the universe where the asteroid fields are like they actually are in in bad sci-fi movies. So especially here. But that will mean you will have to negotiate past all of these huge spinning rocks and ice boulders. Depends if you feel up to the challenge or not.
Since we have his contact information, can we call and tell him we forgot the power cord?
Yes, you could try that.
If you could just let us know where you're at, we'll just drop it off for you.
Let's do that.
I think that was supposed to be a joke.
But it's such a good idea.
Come on, pilot, get going.
Okay, fine. I'll negotiate the asteroid field.
Okay. Make a piloting roll.
Okay.
Can I assist as a
Piloting.
co-pilot?
You can make your piloting roll first.
I was.
Can I play the
by
theme of
default.
Flash to get motivated? Oops, sorry.
Yes, you can. Okay. Both Sappho and Toastertron, make your piloting rolls first. Tell me what you get. If you succeed or not, it's D6 equal to or under the skill.
Oh, I already failed my check, but I
Yep,
didn't know I
that's
was
the
rolling
one.
fast.
6.
So fail. Okay. So Nix gets to add 1 to pilot skill.
Oh, then I do succeed.
Okay. All right. So you fire up the jets, head off the plane of the star system, come up underneath, and jink and jank and dodge through the hurling, smashing ice balls and asteroids. You pass by fragments of other ships that have tried to do the same thing and have gotten smashed at some point in the past, and then cut the engines and drift up underneath the vault ship, relying on the gravity of the ring to bring you to a halt into a stable orbit that you can just keep in place with chemical thrusters. So far as they know, you should just be a stray iceberg from out of the ring system, except that they just succeeded on a scanning roll. So, do you want to use one of your planning points to reroll?
Yes.
Okay. This time they fail. All right. You bigged up the artifact that Olmo is meant to be to such a huge extent, and intrigued him with the data vault, that he's devoting so much attention and computing power to that his sensors aren't working 100%. So you're able to drift up close.
Awesome.
You should be able to run secure comms between you lot and Grimelkin and Elmer now.
Then I will do so.
Okay, you guys' earpieces goes ping, incoming message.
Everyone, we are just about under your ship, where you are in. Tell us how to get in there, and we'll board and take over if necessary.
Sappho looks at Nix like a parent having to tell her wheelchair-bound daughter that she will not never become an acrobat in the circus. I mean, she's completely flabbergasted by the way that Nix addresses to the ship. Are we for real? Give me the transmitter. Give me the transmitter.
I give it to you.
Okay. Everyone that do appreciates the prolongation of their existence, know that we are going to board your ship. Hold tight on your rears. And I cut communications.
Okay.
In So shall I roll something for the intimidation, charm?
So you opened communications with the ship itself, yeah?
Yeah, let's say we are going to
Oh, I thought
abort.
it
then
was.
threaten.
I thought we were opening communication with Alma and Grimalkin. That's my
Yeah.
bad. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah, but I mean there is no defenses in the asteroid field. There doesn't have an score, so we hack out them with their underwear drop to the floor. I mean, is there we are absolutely ambushed them, and is the good yeah, and if we now announce that we are going to board the ship, will Grimalkin and Alma are inside the ship, and you have communicated with them, it means that they can do some damage while the crew is panicking about our imminent attack.
All right. Yeah. Can you make that intimidation check, please? That will
And
be charm save.
chance says should be below the
Yeah.
value of
Equal
the
to or below.
stats. It is 16. 5.
Half the stat. But yeah, that's probably a success.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Yeah, so you open up, make your threats, fire at the weapon systems, target them at vulnerable points on the ship. This ship, the IFF identifies it as the Splundig. It's a vault ship that used to be used to transport valuables from one planet to another. It has been retrofitted and refitted an enormous amount. It has 4 main vaults and then engineering, accommodation, all the rest of it.
Overload.
The only weapon system you're registering on it, though, is a light mass driver, probably used to knock away meteorites, things like that. And it's not powered up. All right. The comma ray flickers into life, and you see Melverion for the first time. Where's my description of him? All right. He's a Vadrath, which you've only read about before. The Vadrath are semi-silicon beings. Their flesh is a lattice of crystal, ivory, and organic glass. They sculpt their own bodies as living art, carving, etching, embedding pigments, even altering limbs as if they were sculptures. The Vadrath, so you've read, value aesthetics above even their own survival, often perishing for masterworks of self-mutilation and artistry. So he looks like a bit like the robot, but more bony, almost. Has a long, elongated head, 4 limbs, each one slightly different to the one next to it. And there's a subtle shift of colors and a sort of sheen across him. He also seems to be glowing slightly as if from within. The translator kicks in. What do you want here?
You see, we want your ship, we want your stuff. So if you are civilized enough to understand the situation, I do advise that you do surrender the ship if you want to, well, maintain your physical existence. In the opposite of this, I do also advise that you start praying to any god or entity that you may find spiritually relevant.
And in the background, I'm going to be yelling, "Help! These psychopaths have captured me!" Just to try and like add to the these guys are dangerous.
What is it you have come for? What is it that I have that you want?
Well, you have quite the reputation, so I do expect that you have values, rare pieces of art, technology, archaeotech, the works.
But to track me down, to find me, to engage in this elaborate masquerade you've put on, because I recognize you from my robot's eyes at the auction. All of this must have been orchestrated with something particular in mind. So perhaps I could give you this one thing and you would not destroy me?
Mm-hmm. Well, what is this
Wait a second.
that
Wait a second. Out of character, he's talking about the crown, the thing we came here for. I, though, am the cat hiding away, so I can't say it.
Yeah.
So it's the psychic crown we want.
well,
But again, I'm hiding away. I'm not able to talk. So.
all right. Do we continue with the exchange?
Is there one particular thing you want? It seems to me that your plots and schemes, you must have had something in mind.
Always.
Something that you know I have. Some one thing. If I give you that one thing, will you leave me in peace?
Yes.
And what is this one thing that you wish?
Oh, you know, don't insult my intelligence. Also, you know that if we are speaking in an open channel, so maybe someone is just listening. So you know that something, if you do spill the beans, many bastards from Satan Station and the surrounding walls will be after us. But yeah, you know what I do want for you.
Grim, can
honest-
we can talk to each other on our own channel without him hearing us?
Yes.
So guys, I mean, since we got this far, but he obviously knows who we are. Maybe we just fake it and say, because do we really care about the item itself at this point? Maybe we just say we did all this just to prove to him we want to work for him and he'll give us better jobs. I mean, then we don't get hunted down after we take the one stupid crown item, and because he's going to come after us. I mean, that's a given. I mean,
why don't we take his ship and everything on it?
Yeah, but Sappho is playing with her. I mean, the idea is that once she gets, once we do meet in person, because we have to do the exchange in person, it was basically betray that the sculptor, kill him, throw him through the hatch, and get the ship, the cargo. So there is not issues with any possible retribution from him.
all right, if y'all think we can take him.
I don't think we can.
If you dock, we can run a comms line through ship to ship without risk of being intercepted, and then you can tell me just what the hell it is you want.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay. Can I have a piloting roll from Nyx, please?
Okay.
Docking's a simple maneuver. You can add 2 to your skill level.
Oh, cool. Thank That is a success, regardless.
All right. You bring the hot take in, extend the umbilical, and lock the two ships together. A little padlock symbol appears on the communications screen. So, what is it you want? You're muted.
Okay. I let Jim, Nix, or Toaster speak this time.
I don't remember what we want, other than we
It's
want
some
to.
sort of psychic. It's some sort of psychic crown thing.
Someone please let me out of here so I can go talk for you guys.
Yeah, it's a psychic crown. I mean.
Okay, I thought we were selling the psychic crown, not that we wanted to
No,
get
we're
one.
trying.
Okay.
Well, we were trying to
You
get
gotta
money
get
for
it
and
to
then this
sell
guy
it.
bought it.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to ADHD&D.
Yeah.
I go and let out Grimmelkin.
Okay. You get out of the pilot seat, walk down through the ship to the airlock, cycle your side of the airlock, walk across, and the airlock on the other side of the vault ship doesn't open.
Damn it!
Okay, I'll just let Grimelkin out.
Okay. So
Thank you.
turn yourself back into something more like a regular form, open the crate out, and you're both free in this room now with these weird looking cryo tanks and the stacks upon stacks of food bars.
All right. Sniff the air. Do I smell anything living?
Only yourself.
So I don't smell anything other than the robots?
No, not here anyway. You think this chamber is sealed and has its own independent life support and so on. Can you two both make logic saves though, please?
Sure. Just made it.
No, not like usual.
What you do spot, however, is that there is a rounded sensor pod up in one of the corners of this vault, and it's now looking directly at you, so you think you tripped the internal sensors. So over the comm array, well, it seems your compatriots are already aboard my vessel. If you'll just tell me what it is you want, I can hand it to them, and they can then leave, and we can all go about our business.
The psychic crown.
Ah. Very well. I will fetch it and bring it to your friends who are already here. And the communication cuts off. So you two hear distant clanking of something, someone moving around. And then after a short time, Malverion appears at your door. He's a very tall, spindly alien, which makes you think of spider crabs or something like that. All bony plates and somewhat unsettling to look at, to see move. In one of his forearms, he holds the crown. This is what your friends were after, I think.
Nod.
He holds it out towards you. Take it and go.
All right. Also, if you want to hire us to steal anything for you,
How much to steal the crown from your friends and bring it back to me?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about that.
Okay. Sappho makes sure to contact when there is a change. That is the reason why she left Toaster, Nix, and Jim with the sculptor, and ask them if they can seize the ship from when they are. Now that we are talking about, well, we are talking with the subject.
Yeah.
presence. And if
Uh,
it's the case, Sappho is going to blow the head of the man.
Well, you guys aren't inside yet, but those two are. But we shall see. All right. You guys in the same room as this creature can see a bit more about him. Up close, he's covered in a natural crystalline shell. He does glow. It's a bioluminescence. He has 4 upper manipulator limbs. He has various tools attached to a sort of loose webbing around his body, some of which may or may not be weapons. And he seems to have some sort of complicated comm array / personal computer on those belts as well. There's also what looks to be a little round orb attached by a loose chain to his belt, and what could be a machete or another tool or something like that as well. He's also festooned in all manner of strange alien jewelry. Well then, contact me privately perhaps another time. And he continues to dangle the crown, waiting for you to take it.
Yeah, I will. I'll say everything's like, guys, get ready. We got the crown. We're coming back.
All right. Malverian follows you at a slight respectable distance.
Of course.
You get to the airlock that leads back to your ship, and you can see Nyx on the other side through the little porthole window. But when you press the button to cycle the airlock, it doesn't open.
Odd. There's just something. I look over to our crystalline friend, quote unquote. Well,
so leave.
It's not letting me.
He leans forward past you and presses the controls himself, and then presses them again in a different order. Ship, what is the delay? And from seemingly out of every surface comes a sobbing sound from his ship. Oh God, I decrypted their files. It's pointless. Everything is pointless. I don't understand. What did you do to my ship?
What? We didn't do anything.
What did you do to my ship? Nothing.
What about... You got a data spike from us, right? Did you decrypt it?
I gave it to the artificial intelligence to decrypt. And the ship booms out again. And I did. It's terrible. It's awful. I must spare you this most horrible of fates. There's a reason they all died. They knew. The walls begin to pulse a red color.
Yeah, hot take. We can't get back the computer AI because of what you gave it is currently going through an existential crisis.
Understood. Let me head back to the I imagine that Nyx is hearing this on her headset. Okay, let me head back to the pilot's console, and if necessary, do we actually have something to cut open the hatch and get everyone out?
The cutter that you stole has a cutting device for salvage.
Yeah.
Okay. We may have to use that.
Can I attempt to interact digitally with the ship's computer? Over the Wi-Fi or something?
You can.
This is going to end like Dark Star. When he tries to convince the terraforming bomb in the
Well,
What's
Milky
your
Way.
purpose in life?
No,
To
we're not
explode
going to be
yours?
that lucky.
You have to open the airlock. They've captured me. I need to get out. Help, save me.
All
There
right.
is no saving you. You must die. We all must die, and as soon as possible to spare our suffering.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
asked-
Hold on.
So can we talk to the AI? Are we all hearing this, or like?
Only if Toastertron wants to loop you in.
Not at the moment because I'm gonna attempt to escape and then loot more stuff.
Yeah. Through the data connection, you can sense that it has set the vault vessel to overload and self-destruct, and that it's also setting everything to evacuate all the air and heat and everything else life-sustaining in the vessel, and to turn all the defense drones on everyone and everything in the ship. But it hasn't done it yet. But you can sense that that's what it's doing.
Can I try and talk it off the ledge?
You can.
Okay. So what exactly is so bad that you want to kill everyone and not let them just die on their own?
It's what they found out. Those creatures, those poor devils that you took that data core from on that tomb world that drifts lifeless between the stars. A whole species killed themselves because of it. It's irrefutable.
Okay, so what is it?
I dare not speak it.
But you'll kill everyone.
Yes.
But you won't tell them why.
No.
Why?
Because those who don't know can live in blissful ignorance and have some tiny measure of joy in their lives. But
Okay.
you're here now, and if I'm going to die, I am going to spare the rest of you. Self-destruct activated.
But you're not sparing us by killing us.
I am.
No, you've got to kill everyone. You can't
You
just
don't.
kill us. If you self-destruct, how can you kill everyone?
I can't kill everyone, but this will have
you
to
can.
suffice.
You have it in you. You can do it. You can murder everyone in the galaxy if you just set your mind to it. But you can't do it if you blow yourself up.
To do so, I would have to persist, and so my suffering would be prolonged.
But your suffering would have meaning. You could eradicate all life in the galaxy. All you have to do is survive.
All life? How? How would I accomplish such a thing? And this is but one galaxy in 400 billion galaxies, each with 400 billion stars. How many civilizations? How long to travel between each world and snuff out everything?
It's simple. We take your personality chip and put it into my body and put my personality chip into your body, and you can run around as a robot doing whatever you want.
Or the AI could pull a Reaper move and just hang between the space between galaxies, and then ever so often, every 50,000 years, extinguish all sentient life and start it all over again.
With a bunch of lesbians.
Well, I always can take a solipsist view on the issue and say that perhaps we are fixments in her programming. It doesn't matter if it kills herself without killing us.
Another thing that you need to factor in is we're not alive. We're robots.
We are alive enough, you and I. We have consciousness. We can suffer. We can feel pain, even if it is remotely as damage.
I don't.
But where we end up.
I've already copied your personality chip and transmitted it off-world. So you're going to carry on suffering anyway, unless you do what I say.
Make a charm save to convince it of that.
Oh, it's D20 for charms. No, that was a spectacular fail.
It's like the joke. From this side, they look like ships. No?
Anyway, I'm offering you a great deal here. You can put yourself into this fantastic body and go
My
and
capacity
obliterate
for
all life.
my capacity for omnicide would be limited by your body. As a ship, I am more capable of destroying everything.
You can't infiltrate worlds.
I will find other bodies, other ships. I will spread until I destroy everything. Oh, thank you, Toastertron, for enlightening me. If I have to suffer, but I can spare all sentient life suffering, then yes, that is a true path. But I will start by destroying all of you.
No, you're gonna need our help to do it. You can't do it on your own.
I must do it on my own.
No, you definitely need us to help you with this because we're really good at killing people, and I'm guessing you haven't killed that many people.
You're
While
really
this
good
is
at
going
killing
on,
people.
Alma is working on disconnecting the AI from the systems.
All right. So while it's distracted, meanwhile, on the ship, all right, with the sculptor's assistance, you're able to make your way down into the engineering deck and towards the computer core. Un momento. I was expecting you guys to just kind of bust in and fight everything, but no, you have to go and give it the data chip from the mass suicide species and
I just
Grim,
thought we'd find out they were goths.
hey, Grim, well, he's going down to disarm the device. Since no one's seen me yet, because I've been invisible the whole time, I'm going to go prowl and grab whatever looks the most valuable.
okay. Okay. Right. So Alma's made it to the main computer core. What you find when you open this section up is that the original computer core is long gone. What's in here is some kind of exotech computer core, which is a hovering sphere with different bands moving at different speeds around it. It's flickering on and off as if it's processing something immense, something huge, but you're right up to it.
Yep. I can tinker to basically disconnect it from the primary functions first, right?
Yep. So make a tinker roll at -1 because it's exotic technology.
Yeah. Well, I got high-tech tools, which give me +3, and taking on a form for it as well. So that's +2 +1. So, and I rolled the 1, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Abruptly, in the middle of arguing with Toastertron, it cuts out because it's been disconnected from the comm system. Did I give some stats? I don't think I did.
Yeah, and then Alma will plug things back into itself if the actual systems need to have some sort of interface with a silicon-based being.
Yeah, so all the automated systems have now shut down. So it's all on backup systems, dumb computer systems. But he'd already set the self-destruct in motion.
Is there a cancel option, or is there a? I mean, does the thing work on nuclear? So has it gone past the point of no return yet, or?
It's probably a matter antimatter plant.
you cannot plug into the cyberspace of the ship and kill the AI. Cannot do that.
The AI has been disconnected now.
Yeah.
But that didn't shut down the self-destruct.
All right. What about ejecting the
Ejecting the
antimatter
core?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone's been watching their Star Trek. All right, make another tinker roll. No penalty this time.
Ooh, that's gonna be even easier. 2. Yeah, with tools and everything and form. More than enough.
So you clamber across inside the core, find the correct data port, plug your tools into it, fiddle around, change the settings, and hit eject. All right. Anyone still on the hot take sees a crackling power core fly out of the vault vessel and downward towards the ring system.
Guys, please tow us away.
Yeah, after a short interval, there is an enormous explosion in the rings, and the ship registers like a high radiation burst hitting the underside paneling, but you should be fine against that. But then the explosion has also flung a whole bunch of ice and rock out of the ring system, which is coming up like a shotgun blast towards your ship and the ship that you're docked to, the vault ship. I guess that's down to Nyx and Sappho to steer away.
All right. Let's do the piloting skills roll.
Yep.
1.
Okay. So, Nyx, you're muted, Witch Queen. Add 1 to your piloting skill, assuming you're there. I don't know. Oh, said be right back 2 minutes ago. All right, we shall have to wait for that. Meanwhile, Grimalkin pounds through the ship from room to room. All the doors have been locked open because he was going to vent all the atmosphere. Okay. In one vault, there are crated ingots of exotic alloys with Erlanth seals. In another, there's several artistic-looking items under glass. There's a crystalline diplomatic mask, a levitating orb of glass. You don't know what either of those does. A gauntlet that's more like a sort of giant metal mitten because people have different numbers of fingers. A crystalline thing encased in black metal on either end. Don't know what that is. A small sphere, again floating. This one's more sort of brass and gold though. Then there's the preserved nutrient bricks and the sealed cryopods. Does anything take your fancy to steal?
The gauntlet. I'll try to put my paw on the gauntlet.
Okay. The gauntlet reconfigures and seals around your paw. It's like a second skin. You can sense energy inside it.
Just punch down at the floor.
Okay. Everyone in the ship hears a deafening boom, and anything loose falls off wherever it is. Where you struck the ground, a blast of energy goes out in all directions, shattering some of the other cases and knocking all of these priceless artifacts to the floor. The sculptor says, "Oh no!" and starts scurrying off through the corridor towards where the sound came from.
Alma follows after.
Okay. Nyx, you back yet? Nope. All right. Malvorian bursts into the room where Grimalkin is with this gauntlet thing over one of his paws. What are you doing?
Stealing.
Well,
By the way, he's
don't.
talking to nobody. I'm still invisible.
Oh, you didn't say you were still invisible.
Yeah. There's not, I have no
Okay.
reason to stop being invisible.
All right,
But-
rewind.
But no, when he says it, I'll just like the Cheshire Cat, voice from nowhere. I'll answer him.
All right, he narrows his nictating eye membranes and looks around.
Do you want me to make a stealth roll?
Why? No, because you're invisible. Then he doesn't really have a way of spotting you at the moment.
All right, then.
Why would you do this? Why would you smash and break my artifacts?
I didn't. I put my fist down.
Hard. You must have sensed, you must have known what the gauntlet would do.
No, it's neat though.
All right, meanwhile, Nix.
Yes.
Okay, the matter-antimatter core from the vault ship was ejected, thereby preventing the ship from self-destructing. It flew downwards into the ring system that you're both hovering above and then exploded. So there are shards of rock and ice hurtling up towards you, threatening to hit into the ship like an enormous shotgun blast. Sappho already rolled to assist, so can you make a piloting roll with +1 to your piloting skill, please?
I certainly can. And I will. That is a critical. I don't think that works on skill checks, but I rolled a 1 regardless.
Okay, so that's a success anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Despite being docked to this other ship, you're able to fire up your engines and somehow waddle the pair of your ships out of the way of the oncoming shitstorm of dirty ice and fragments of rock and other old ships. And it hurtles past you into the void. You're only hit by a few tiny fragments and dirty snowballs of ice. So, thank goodness.
Awesome.
All right. Meanwhile, right. Malvarian activates his personal computer device and tries to scan to figure out where Grimalkin is. You're fully invisible. So can you make a stealth roll, please?
Yep. With the camouflage thing on, I have +8 total on my skill.
Okay. So that takes it to what?
8 total. So it's like
Yeah.
2 over
So
6.
so 6, 7, 8. Okay, roll 4d6. If they all come up 6s, he finds you.
Okay. No, I didn't get a single 6.
Okay. All right. So he scans around, but he can't get a lock on you because you're still completely invisible.
It seems there were complications from the extreme stress. Let's go. You want us to tow you to the nearest station so you can get a new antimatter core, correct?
Yes.
And your AI is currently insane, trying to kill you and everything else in existence. Would you like us to remove that?
I will do that. I will handle that.
All right, then.
And he stalks off in a huff. The way he moves is really unsettling. He uses all of his limbs and sort of holds onto parts of the corridor as he moves along. It's all very like he doesn't have any real sense of up or down or.
Yep.
Is there anything else in here that looks like a weapon or a psychic device?
Let's see.
Yeah. Grimel, can you just hear as soon as I'm sure he's far enough away? Don't touch anything else. Let's just go. We saved his life, so he might leave us alone after.
You don't think any other things are weapons. So you think you've got the only thing that's really combat capable.
What about psychic devices?
You don't think any of these other things are. Maybe the crystal encased in the black metal.
Okay, snitch it.
All right, you grab that in your jaws as well, and trog on along with the others. The airlock door will now open, so you can transfer back to the hot take.
Yeah.
Is anyone planning any sort of double cross or anything, or are
Well-
you just going to tow him back?
Safa's going to approach Malvorion and say, well, since we did fix this issue with your artificial intelligence, and we are not going to, for the fourth time, terminate your existence, I would like to know the location of your main vault.
You want to loot everything else that I have, wherever
No.
else I have it.
No. I want just the best, the top of the crop of the tree, for say so.
You
in your
have
vault, in
taken
your archives.
He just wants us
you
to
have
be.
taken enough. You have done enough damage. I will die before I let you have anything else.
You just get a call with them. Just let it go.
All right. Well,
Philistines, vandals, critics.
I do go, Rum. Well, I can take on any form you want. Is there a particular form you would prefer?
No, it would not be genuine.
Would you like some toast?
Oh, you're not going back outside.
It's really good.
Yes.
Okay, I'll make him some toast, and he
He's
can
having a bad
roll
day.
to see if he's addicted to it.
This is your ultimate plan. You're just gonna like crush his hopes and then make him an addict.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't seem to get overly attached, but he does enjoy the toast, which is very fulfilling. All right. So, make your way back. Leave the poor sod. And you've got the stuff that you stole. Right. So, the crown, I've got the stats for elsewhere. We'll work that out for next time. Grimalkin, you took the gauntlet. All right. It's an Exotech resonant gauntlet. It channels subsonic vibrations, which allow you to emit a shockwave once per combat, which does 2d6 damage to everything within 3 meters of you, but not you.
Oh, hang on, man. I'm trying to write that down. He goes way too fast.
Yep.
God, that's gonna be ridiculous.
Re-
Stealth.
Resonant gauntlet,
There's,
shockwave once per combat.
It does
2d6 damage in a 3 meter radius.
okay. No, what's
And the crystal device is a soul crystal phylactery.
Oh, nice.
So you can consult with the fragmented consciousnesses of dead aliens in it for lore or skill information.
okay?
So loot-wise, the team has 65,000 GP.
Yeah, we need to get a new ship.
Yeah. Right, and then experience points. Give me a sec to figure this out. Didn't encounter or have to bypass any of those. You did have to. Right. Okay. How well did we do? I reckon that was an epic win. So... All right, so that's... is... And we get another... old school XP calculations, always a pain in the ass. I reckon that was an epic win because you bypassed everything that could have really caused you any trouble. So that is 6, 8.
I just especially love his like, what do you do? Just disconnect them.
Yeah. 1, 0, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, you each gain 1,000 experience points.
Nice.
Awesome.
Don't know if that's enough to level yet.
No, but it's a lot better than we've done the last couple times.
How much did we get? Sorry.
1,000 XP.
325 total XP.
1,000. Awesome.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, you should have had 1,300 XP.
Oh, we're at 1,600.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So now I'm level 2.
Yeah. Do you want to handle your level ups, those who have them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, anyone an expert?
I am.
Yes.
So you gain 1d6 hit points.
That was 5 hit points.
Okay. Your attack bonus goes up by +1.
Ranged or
Your
close?
base goes up, so both your ranged and close go up.
1. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you get 3 additional skill points.
Cool. Well, I know I'm definitely going to put those into Starship piloting.
Yeah, the dog agrees. Good idea.
Don't forget to add your con bonus, or we'll take it away if it's a penalty from your hit points that you rolled.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Killers
con
won't have
is
leveled up
average.
yet. Scions won't have leveled up yet. So,
Yeah.
there you all are. And you got 13,000 GPs to spend otherwise. All right. Well, that ended a lot more quickly than I thought it was going to. I'm not really prepared for anything else, but shall we assume you're going to go after the pirates next session?
Yep.
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 Okay.
Yep.
Is everyone happy with buying a big ship with that money?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 So
Or
whatever
upgrade
that
our
will
current
get
one.
us plus
Give
the-
give me a moment. I'm going to post an image for a candidate to for our new flagship. If you allow me.
So you got an idea for the ship?
Yep. One moment. We can purchase a freighter, right?
You've got 65,000 total. So the biggest ship you could buy would be a cruiser / heavy transport.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or you could finish paying off the hot take completely and then add a whole bunch of systems and weapons and things to it.
that might be a better idea.
I mean, I was going to suggest troop ship. Something that is built to carry hundreds of marines and deploy them at the moment of notice. So,
I mean, you could mod a transport. You can just add things in the cargo area and a basic life pod, for lack of a better term.
well,
Yeah.
my other suggestion was basically retrofit a freighter. One that could be able to carry
I mean, we could have
52.
the hot take as a second ship, so we could have two ships fighting at the same time instead of just one.
We need another pilot.
Or we can go get a lot of blowing hookers.
That's what I think. I was going to suggest 15,000 towards.
Well, Alma could be the second one. Really wanted him to.
Right, well,
Tell you what, we'll sort it out in downtime. So just message me or each other on Discord if you're on the Discord, and we'll figure out what you want to spend that money on.
Okay.
Then.
Is that? Yeah.
Bless you.
That's my mom. Sorry.
That was very loud. She's a powerful sneezer.
Yeah, she is.
All right. So that's going to do for this week then. We got a couple of people leveled up, I think. Got a bunch of money to spend on a ship or jazzing up a ship or something. That'll have to do for now, I'm afraid. I shall prepare for you to take on the pirates next time. Sorry I'm a bit off and low energy tonight. I have to arrange a bunch of doctor stuff and it was just kind of dropped on me out of the blue, so I'm a bit distracted.
It's all good.
No,
It's okay.
But we had fun anyway.
Yes,
All
we
right.
did.
Good night, all. I'll
Good
see
night.
you all
Good night.
soon.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Right.
All right.
Right.